once again, and welcome to Golden Years Care channel. I'm your host, Owen Sarenho, your seniors advocate. I would like us to just talk more on dementia, talking about global dementia awareness. This a very comprehensive video I've seen that reflects at least how dementia has been seen around the globe, different continents of the world, and somehow I would like us to see this together. But before then, I want us to just go through a little introduction to this issue, global dementia awareness. How much people really know about this issue around the globe, and what are the preparation for the management and the situations concerning dementia from various points of view and culture. See, dementia is a global public health challenge, and it's addressed differently across the continent and countries, also reflecting variations in healthcare system, cultural perceptions, and resources availability. Here below is an overview of how various regions view and manage dementia. In Europe, European nations have been proactive in formulating national dementia strategies. The Glasgow Declaration of 2014 advocated for a European dementia strategy and national plans in every European country. These strategies typically focus on enhancing care quality, supporting research, and raising public awareness. However, disparities exist among countries regarding the comprehensiveness and implementation of these plans. In North America, the United States introduced the National Plan to address Alzheimer's disease, aiming to prevent and effectively treat Alzheimer's by 2025. And we're in 2025 now. The plan emphasizes optimizing care quality, expanding support for affected individuals and their families, and enhancing public awareness. Similarly, Canada developed a dementia strategy for Canada. Together, we aspire, and that's the way they introduce it, focusing on prevention, advancing therapies, and improving the quality of life for those living with dementia. In Asia Pacific, countries in the Asia Pacific region are increasingly recognizing the importance of national dementia action plans. Recommendations for these countries include raising awareness of risk reduction strategies and promoting the development of health and community care systems to address the growing number of people with dementia. In Africa, former national dementia strategies are largely absent. The continent faces unique challenges, including limited healthcare infrastructure and the erosion of traditional family support system due to socio-economic transitions. Also, there is a pressing need for robust plans within the formal healthcare sector to address the rising prevalence of dementia across Africa. As for Oceania, Australia has been a pioneer in dementia policy, being among the first to design comprehensive national initiatives. The National Dementia Action Plan 2024 to 2034 aims to improve the life and care of people living with dementia, their carers, and families over the next decade. So, the global perspective, the World Health Organization's Global Action Plan on the Public Health Response to Dementia set a target for 75% of countries to have developed or updated national policies, strategies, plans, or framework for dementia by 2025. Interesting. This underscored the global commitment to address dementia through structured and strategic approaches. See, in summary, while many countries have recognized the importance of national dementia strategy, there is considerable variations in their development and implementation. Factors such as economic resources, healthcare infrastructure, cultural attitude, and political will significantly influence how dementia is perceived and managed globally. This is a breakdown of how dementia as a global public health issue is seen around the globe, and how many countries in different continents are really taking the initiative on how to address the issue. Some, especially in the African continent, and see more for cultural reasons, quite skeptical, or rather living in denial to the existence of this disease. So in this video watch together, you see a glimpse of how different parts of the world, how this issue is being seen, and how also some people ignorantly perceive the situation as if it's a joke. It's not a joke. It's a serious public health issue, and whoever is going through it definitely is in a tight situation, and it shouldn't be joked about at all. Come with me as we watch this video together. Thank you.
No longer care for themselves.
Hello, Mom. Hello, Mom.
We're all aging, and we still don't have any cure for dementia.
Seeking help in a place of no return, in a country far from home.
We started some revolution, a new way of thinking about quality of life.
One German newspaper has likened it to shipping out your trash.
I see myself as a pioneer. If we can provide something like family care, then I think it works.
Here's Carolyn Jarvis.
If there were a country called Dementia, its population would be larger than Canada's. The condition affects 44 million people and strikes so often and so arbitrarily that it's been called an epidemic. It unspools the mind without any cure in sight. It's why tonight we present a special one-hour edition of 16 by 9, taking you inside the world of dementia on 3 continents. And we begin in the Netherlands, in a village inhabited entirely by dementia patients, a place that could revolutionize care.
If you want to make a full-time income from home working part-time, you need to know this one concept, because there is a new and better way.
I thought, oof, you know, fingers crossed she never gets to the point where she ever needs a nursing home.
The world realizes that dementia is coming for everybody, and it's coming for us too.
And the grandma come to sleep.
Yeah, since the beginning, I even did not believe it.
That day when we drove her in there, My sister and I were just dreading it because we thought she's going to, she's going to recognize it and she's going to say, don't put me in here.
What should it be? What should life be for people living in a nursing home?
On the outskirts of Amsterdam, interwoven in the fabric of the medieval village of Weesp, there is a place with no yesterday, no tomorrow. There is only now.
All the people living here have severe dementia. They still can enjoy normal life, social contacts, being a person.
Welcome to Dementia Village. Population 152. There's only one way in and one way out.
They all die here. This is really the last years. And life should be good.
Is it better when I do this?
They feel we are here together. I'm not alone on this world, and I can have a good life.
5 years ago, Yvonne van Amerongen and her Dutch colleagues opened the doors to Dementia Village and started a revolution.
It's like a village, a neighborhood. You can have a coffee, you can have a stroll, so like in normal life.
All the doors open automatically, except the exit onto a surrounding outside world. Street signs in Dementia Village reassure everyone that things are just as they should be.
We have a lot of visitors from all over the world coming in, and some people say this is a make-believe world, and I say, what's make-believe over here? We don't act as if this is a normal life. It's normal life.
So here lives Mrs. De Bruin. We ring because, it's their home. Good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Marijke de Bruin shares a common living space with 5 others who also have dementia.
You see, this is my place. That are all my children. That's one girl, then second girl, third girl, and then a boy. He said, Mom, here is a place for you. And so I'm here. This is a nice place here for me. It still works a bit.
The cost of care is almost $8,000 a month, but the Dutch government subsidizes Mrs. De Bruin and all her neighbors. How much they pay is based on income, but never exceeds $3,600.
I do everything to be busy.
The most important thing is that you're living, that you're having a normal life, that you have fun in life, and that you need care. Well, that's not nice, but you shouldn't feel it all day.
There I'm living.
But being accepted to live here isn't easy. Right now, there's a waiting list of 82 people.
Dit is mevrouw Poa.
Ja, ik ben mevrouw Poa. Maar hoe heet het hier dan?
We zijn nu in Weesp,
Oh, dan
in
is
Nederland.
het in Weesp. Ja, dan is het Nederland. Ik kom van Sumatra.
Dat klopt.
Ja.
Of u zin heeft om met me te gaan fietsen.
Zin om te fietsen, waar
Ja.
naartoe?
Ik doe het zware werk.
Oké, dat zal
She
wel
said,
lukken.
not too hard, is it? But I have to go.
Okay.
So, thank you.
Thank you very much.
Ja, en dan rechtuit?
Ja, we gaan die kant op.
Ja, ik trap wel hoor.
5 time zones away, there is a place with no locks at all. no gates or fences. In the land of smiles, the demented are deposited by their European families, free to live in the moment until they take their last breath. The cost of caring for dementia patients has skyrocketed in recent years, now pegged at $600 billion globally. It's also created an industry of medical tourism. But as you'll see coming up in Thailand, this is meant as a last stop. Beyond the bustle of Thailand's northern city of Chiang Mai, there is a quiet street and 8 houses where the inhabitants occupy a private and mysterious world.
They pretend like they are normal people living in a village. The whole atmosphere, I can really feel that they are happy. In general, they are happy.
4 p.m. at the care center called Baan Kamlangchay. In English, it means care from the heart. They are an intimate club of Europeans. Only 12 people live here, entrusted by their families to spend their last days in the care of a Swiss expat, Martin Woodley, a psychologist who used to work for Doctors Without Borders.
I see myself as a pioneer. In Thailand, the family is the most important thing. And if we can provide something like family care, then I think it works. Gary is creating his own language. The caregiver, they do not understand. And somehow it works. He was in an institution with many people together, and then he came here, and we don't have to give them medicine, to keep them calm, to keep them in a closed area. He has a kind of freedom.
I have to take life as it is and as it comes. You get used to it.
Elizabeth came here because she couldn't stay alone anymore, and for her brothers it was too much to take care. Either she goes to the care center in Switzerland, or she tried to come to our place.
How long am I already here?
You stay here 4.5 years.
When did I come?
Yes, 4 years. 4 years ago.
4 years ago I came. Okay, I'm already 4 years here.
Each person has one caregiver on their side all the time. We don't have to keep our project in a fence. Yes, this is Siegfried and Irene. They are from Germany. His wife is suffering from Alzheimer's disease and also Parkinson, which is quite a difficult combination.
Ulrich Kuratli is facing a unique struggle of his own. His wife, Susanna, only 65 years old, is slipping away.
Yeah, we are sailing, we are hiking, reading, listening music, going to a concert. Yeah. Since the beginning, I even did not believe it.
Now for Susan, I think it's very difficult because she fears and she doesn't know exactly what's going on, but something is going on.
Ulrich and Susanna came here from Switzerland 16 weeks ago. Now they're in the last hours of a 4-month trial run before Ulrich will have to decide if he leaves his wife behind.
Wünschen kann man immer, sagte der Briefkasten, nur und schluckte weiterhin Rechnungen. Normally I can read about half an hour. Wenig später wurde er abgeschraubt und durch einen... It's calming her down, and sometimes she understands the jokes and sometimes not. That doesn't matter. The most important thing is I do something for her. She understands quite good the English and French too, and German too, of course. But she can't speak it anymore. Not very hard. She knows that we are here in Thailand. Yes, I believe. Sometimes she knows it, where we are. Sometimes. She recognizes the children, yes.
Sweet.
In Switzerland, the labor is extremely expensive, and to give somebody in this institution, this means it costs you about 12,000 Canadian dollars. Only 2 or 3 take care for 10 to 20 people. I thought there must be something else.
For around-the-clock one-on-one care in Thailand, Ulrich will pay $3,800 a month, 1/3 of what he would face back in Switzerland.
In this room, Susie is sleeping here, and on these things, take care is also sleeping in the same room, because Susie, she is standing up 3 to 8 times a night. If this caretaker comes in the morning, she gets a kiss. Never would happen something in Europe. If you kiss a patient in Europe, so you will lose your job. If somebody is dying, you know exactly now it's finished. But this kind of illness, it's one step and the next step and the next step. Finally, mentally, you have no more the same person in front of you as when you started with this person. I'm afraid maybe she realized maybe more than I am thinking, and I will hurt her if I'm telling her you have to stay here.
In 24 hours, Ulrich will board a plane to leave Thailand, still unsure if he should leave his wife of 41 years behind.
Nobody can help me. Even the professionals, they are talking, but it doesn't help me. To take this kind of decision, you are alone.
And we will have that heart-wrenching decision coming up in the broadcast. But first, our story takes a personal turn for us at Global as our national news anchor Donna Friesen opens up about her family and its battle with dementia. That's next.